Looks like a city. Maybe for once we've come through a Stargate into a world with a working soda machine.
Is that your idea of civilization, Harrison?
Well, yeah.
What'd you expect?
Let's check it out. Stay alert.
It's not a city. It must be some kind of refinery. And this looks like battle damage.
I've seen this before.
You been to this planet before?
No, but you can see the same thing in the New Jersey Turnpike.
Gus is pulling our leg. I have no leg. It means he's telling a story that's not true. I'll explain later.
What the heck is...
Built by ancients so long ago, the Stargate until we broke the code. Now it takes us through the universe on our mission to get back to Earth. We are hunted and on the run, and together we overcome, fighting evil through the galaxies. Stargate Infinity.
Incoming!
Find out who attacked us and why!
You got it, Major. Whoever's driving that thing's either laying down a smoke screen or he really needs a tune-up.
Hey!
Pull it over! You're beautiful. Don't worry, we're friends. It's okay, Major. She's not a threat.
I don't know about that. You saw the way she drives. Why did you people attack us?
I gave the workers orders to guard the place of power. They were just doing their jobs.
If they're the workers, who are you?
The inventor. I am called Krita.
Who are they guarding the place of power against?
Guarding? Why, aliens.
The Tlok Khan?
Yes, the Tlok...
Was it the Tlok Khan who blasted the place?
Yes, Tlok Khan. It was them, Tlok Khan. Many years ago. We did our best to fight, but it was impossible. The survivors hid, and I've been trying to restore our world, our technology, before they come again.
You are very brave, but you don't have to be afraid any longer. We'll protect you from the Tlok Khan.
First things first. Let's set up a base camp. In the morning, we can go to work repairing the Morve.
I'll get started tonight. I don't need as much sleep as the rest of you.
May I help? It's the least I can do.
That would be great.
Huh? You work well, Echo. Tell me, why are you different from the others?
My father was from Earth, but my mother was from a different world, like you.
I am different too, like you. That is why the workers here made me inventor, like my parents before me. But it has not been easy being different.
I know. People can be cruel to someone different. I guess that's why when I was a child, I preferred to be alone.
No one prefers to be alone. Maybe now we can be different together.
I'd like that.
Oh, brother. What powers your vehicles?
Water.
Liar. Water doesn't burn.
No, seriously. Water is made of hydrogen and oxygen. Both of those elements will burn. Our hydrogen catalyst converters extract hydrogen from water, so the engines can use it for fuel.
You must be a very great scientist.
I hope to be a great scientist someday. But right now, I still have much to learn.
You are too modest. Your friends don't know how lucky they are to have someone like you with them.
Something strange when Krita speaks.
I think Krita and Echo really like each other. Maybe that's what you're sensing.
No, I think maybe Krita pulling our leg.
You mean she's lying?
Yet another wonderful world to explore for our fearless leader, Dakil. Begin a standard search. Perhaps this time we'll get lucky.
I have work I must do. Go, and don't come back until I send for you.
Okay, everybody, rise and shine. Get a move on. Good morning, Echo. Is the morph ready?
What? Yes. I just need to reattach a couple of covers.
Good job.
What?
Is there something wrong?
No. Why?
Nothing. I just thought you looked like something was wrong.
Get the lead out, Harrison. I suggest you do a recon flight around the area.
Oh, right. Of course. I'll just go over and fire up the jetpack. Whoa. Not good. Must be out of water. No problem. Just switch over to catalyze hydrogen out of the air and... Really not good.
Harrison? Harrison, what's happening? Harrison!
Help! Help! It's not my fault. The catalyst unit is missing.
Check the other units.
This one's gone too.
So's this one.
Oh, mine too. Let's get the jetpack onto the morph and get back to the refinery.
Hey, where's Echo?
Good question. Stay alert. Let's go. That's it. We're out of hydrogen.
Me too. Just running out now.
Looks like we're walking in.
Great. I love walking in soggy shoes.
Krita! Krita! It was you. You did it, didn't you?
Did what? What are you talking about?
You took the catalyst unit.
I don't know anything about it. It must have been my workers. I've been looking for them all morning. I did tell them about the units, how valuable they are.
There they are. All right. Let's have it. Where are the converters?
She believes that her workers took them. What do you mean, converters?
I wasn't talking to you, but I am now. Did you know the catalyst converters were missing when you left this morning?
I admit, I knew the unit for the morgue was missing, but
Then you lied to me when you said there was nothing wrong. Well, I've got news for you, Echo. All the converters are missing. And because he didn't know anything was wrong, Harrison went up in the jetpack and ran out of fuel.
Lucky for him, he splashed down in one of the flooded quarries.
I know it was wrong not to tell you, but I wanted to talk to Krita first. I'm sorry, Harrison.
Hey, forget it. I needed a bath anyway.
No, we don't forget it. Harrison's lucky to be alive because your girlfriend stole the converters.
She's not my girlfriend. But before you accuse Krita of lying, we should at least find the missing workers.
Why should we believe her? She lied before.
I know you don't want to believe Krita's lying. You're falling for her because she seems interested in you. Because you're lonely.
You are way out of line, Seattle.
She's just saying...
I know what she's saying, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't give Krita the benefit of the doubt.
All right, we'll give her a chance. Where can we find the workers?
They're from a village, far away.
Show us.
The humans are here. They will return for their vehicles, and we'll be ready for them.
I have to stop for a minute. It won't take long.
Inventor, the fields need water, but the power has stopped.
I will restore the power.
Praise the inventor.
Praise the inventor!
It would bring us great joy if you and your friends would join us in the council house.
Thank you. We'll meet you there.
Don't the workers know how the engine on the irrigation pump works?
They don't understand about my inventions.
Can't you explain it to them?
They would only get themselves in trouble.
Your arrival, Inventor, is an unexpected pleasure. What brings you to our village?
We're looking for the workers from the refinery.
The workers are not here. They would never come back unless the inventor...
That's all we needed to know. We should be out looking for them instead of sitting here.
Could we talk to him alone?
No! I mean, why would you want to do that?
Would you wait outside, please?
Fine.
You're hiding something, Krita.
I'm just tired of your people interfering with our world.
You mean messing with your hold over the workers. You're keeping knowledge from them.
I am the inventor.
You just find old technology someone else created and make it work again. You don't invent anything. The workers could do that too.
Then it will be like it was before, when our ancestors used their technology to destroy our world.
You said the Tlacan destroyed everything.
I told you that because it's what you wanted to hear.
I wanted to hear the truth. You can't go around telling lies. It always ends up causing more problems.
You lied to your friends. Everyone tells lies when they have to.
When they think they have to. When they think it'll help them. But it never helps. It's just wrong.
Krita's workers don't know how anything operates. It has to be Krita who stole the hydrogen catalyst.
I know. I am sorry.
When the humans reach their own vehicles, we will attack. Take your positions.
Only one left to return.
Looks like we're hoofing it the rest of the way.
Over here! Look at this!
What do you got, Echo?
Krita must have been using the catalyst units to remove hydrogen from water to store for fuel. If she's filled those old storage tanks with hydrogen, it's a wonder she hasn't blown herself up. Thank you. I'll take that. You'll be happy to know we're leaving.
You can't! I saw aliens hiding around your vehicles. They must be the Tlocon you spoke of.
No more lies! I trusted you, liked you, but you were just using me.
Please, Echo. I'm telling the truth.
You're very good at lying. I could almost believe you if I didn't know you better. Let's get out of here.
Prepare to attack.
I'm telling the truth. I saw the Tlocon.
Ignore her. She's lying.
I do not have strange feeling.
What strange feeling?
Feeling I get when Krita talks. She means Krita's not lying.
Run! Now!
Open fire! Hold your fire until we have the humans surrounded!
These tanks are full of hydrogen, and they may be leaking. Any firing could ignite it.
So what do we use against the Tlocon? Harsh language?
Dakil! The tanks are full of explosive fuel! You'll be in danger yourself if you fire!
I have told enough lies, human. I have told enough lies, Bonner, to no one when I hear it.
We're safe here.
Come with us. We can take you to another world where you won't have to be afraid of the Tlocon.
There are many places where we can hide until the Tlocon leave. I'm not afraid.
You are brave, Krita.
Stay, Echo. I promise I won't lie to you anymore. I thought I had to lie to make things happen, but I know better now. We can help my people together. And I want you to stay with me.
I wish I could believe you. A lie doesn't just hurt the person you lie to. It hurts you, too. If you can't be trusted, then no one will want to be close to you. It takes a long time to win trust back. The Ludan can help themselves if you'll show them how. Goodbye, Krita.
Okay, Echo, I need information.
Environmental stats are nominal. Gravity is 8.9. And I am getting life form readings. Carbon-based, warm-blooded, Lots of them, Major.
Harrison, take a look.
One recon coming up. There's a city maybe 2 kilometers east. Looks pretty advanced. We could be talking indoor plumbing here. Lots of antennas. Hey, maybe they got TV.
I was on a planet once where they based their whole society on old TV broadcasts from Earth.
You're not serious.
We said, take us to your leader, and they said, Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
Any idea what he's talking about?
Not a clue.
You sure about those life forms, Echo?
I'm still reading them.
Maybe they're all hiding.
From us?
Not necessarily.
It's like a war zone. No war. Electric wind.
Electric wind? I used to have one of their CDs.
That building over there looks pretty important.
Wow. Let's check it out. Harrison, you and Draga guard the vehicles.
Can do, Major.
Seattle, Echo, Stacy, you're with me.
I am Healed, creator of the synth. May I take you to your synth?
What is the synth?
It is whatever you wish it to be. May I take you to your synth?
Not very good at small talk.
Look, we need to see your boss.
I do not understand, boss.
Whoever's in charge. The president, the prime minister.
Oh?
You know, the leader.
Ah, I am the leader.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yes, I can lead you to your seats. This way.
What do we do?
Follow the leader. What are they doing?
They are in the synth. Each one chooses an individual experience or environment, from the most tranquil to the most stimulating.
It's like a virtual reality game.
Major, take a look at this. She's in bad shape. Apparently, this feeding tube has become dislodged. She's starving, and has been for some time.
How long has she been in the synth?
You may stay as long as you want. The synth is your world. May I help you find your seats?
We'll pass.
If you do not wish to be in the synth, I must ask you to leave.
Yeah, and don't let the door hit us in our backsides on the way out. Come on, let's get out of here.
We can't just walk away. Look at them. They're all vegged out. I mean, that woman back there, she was starving and she didn't even know it.
That's how it looks.
Well, doesn't that bother anybody?
It seems they have freely chosen to do this. It is their way of life.
Just because they went in willingly doesn't mean they're in control now. Huh?
Why are you so worked up about this?
When I was a teenager, I was real unhappy. I was having trouble at school, in the neighborhood. I started playing a virtual reality game. It took me out of my problems. I didn't have to deal with them. It was fun. It was exciting.
But?
It just made everything worse. The game became the most important thing in my life. The only thing. All I wanted to do was play the game. I wouldn't stop to eat or sleep. I ignored my friends. I stopped studying for school. I quit having a real life.
Major, we got a problem out here.
We're on our way, Harrison. Let's move.
This reminds me of when we used to play dodgeball in gym class.
Get the equipment under cover. was that?
Ever heard of ball lightning?
Heard about it, never saw it.
You have now, Major. It's pretty rare on Earth, but apparently a lot more common here. And a lot more powerful.
What's going to happen when one of those balls hits that building?
It's gonna look like a 7-10 split in bowling, only bigger.
There must be something we can do.
A society this advanced must have some way to protect itself. Some kind of defensive system.
Well, it's doing a lousy job, and the people here are so zonked on their games they don't seem to care.
They're so out of it, they don't even know.
This damage looks new. Perhaps there was a recent malfunction.
Okay then, I say we go ask.
I am Helot, creator of the Sith. May I take you to...
Save it for the next tour bus. We want to talk to the people inside.
I am sorry. You are not permitted to disturb anyone in the Sith.
I'm not asking for permission.
Major, wait! What would happen if you took someone out of the synth, but they didn't want to go?
The mind stays in the Sith until it is ready to leave.
Major, if you pull someone out of that game, you don't know what will happen. There could be permanent psychological damage.
Save us a seat! We need a new plan.
I didn't know we had an old plan.
First, we better find shelter.
I say we look for a hotel, preferably 5-star, but I'm flexible. You know how long it's been since I had a hot shower.
Too long. Trust me.
Wait a minute. Look at this. I was testing the morph systems when I picked up this signal. It's from a Tranquan satellite.
Sunspots?
Yes, like the solar storms we're used to on Earth. The sun ejects huge amounts of electromagnetic radiation and charged atomic particles.
Which messes up the magnetic field. Radio, TV, power grids.
Only it appears that the Tranquan sun has much bigger flares, which leads to very powerful waves of charged particles.
Draga's electric wind.
Which drops those electric storms all along the surface in nice, neat rings. But there's more. This is the flare that caused the storm that just went by. And this is what's coming our way right now. Maybe 100 times stronger than the last one.
How long will it take to get here?
Traveling at the speed of light. Maybe 10 minutes.
Huh? What? This whole city will be destroyed.
We've got to figure out how the Tranquans used to protect themselves. Maybe we can get their defenses working again.
Even if we found it, there's no time to learn that kind of technology. We've got to get the Tranquans out of the synth so they can fix the problem.
Huh?
You heard what Helot said. Their brains could fry.
What if we entered the synth? We could shut it down from inside.
Or lose touch with reality and get trapped like the rest of them.
I can do it. I can stay in touch with Draga, through our minds. She can help me remember it's all just a game, just VR, not the real thing.
You sure you want to risk this? If you do get stuck in the synth, we might not be able to get you out.
We don't have any other choice. You ready? See you when I get back.
We hope your visit to the synth will be a pleasant one.
Same here.
The storm just hit the edge of the city. It's headed right for us.
Hard to see with Seattle. Synth, not game. Another reality.
Figures. Why would anyone want to leave a world they designed? I'm sure it feels perfect.
Stargate trainee.
Yes, the Stargate.
Welcome home, Cadet.
Huh?
Congratulations on making it back to Earth. Is the Ancient all right?
The Ancient? You mean Draga?
Seattle, I'm with you, in mind. Not be fooled by what think you see.
Got one.
Don't get cocky, Harrison. There's more coming.
Seattle, seek heart of synth. Learn how it works. Find way to...
Draga! Draga! Oh, no! Well, is she gonna be all right?
I don't think there's any permanent damage.
Lost Seattle. Cannot speak to her.
Seattle's lost in the synth. Alone. Seattle, this is Gus. Do you copy?
I am Helon, creator of the Sin. May I take you to your seat?
Yeah, you do that.
Come on, Draga. Concentrate. Try to re-establish contact with Seattle.
Cannot. Mind not focus.
Uncle Gus, come in. Do you read me? What's he doing?
Helot, can I share the synth with someone else? The same fantasy?
The synth is your world. You are in control.
Okay, then. Here goes.
Major!
This is your fantasy?
Major Bonner, Gus, I owe you an apology for having you court-martialed.
Yes. Regrettable business, but I never doubted you were innocent.
In fact, Stargate Command has decided to give you a promotion. Congratulations, General.
Oh.
By the way, Cadet Montoya, that lottery ticket you bought right before you left? It was a winner! You're a very wealthy young woman!
You have your fantasy?
Huh?
I have mine.
What are you doing?
The ARJP's shutting down. All this static's messed up the circuit.
Mind clearer.
Draga, the Major went into the synth to try to help Seattle. You've got to make contact.
Seattle, hear me.
Major! It's Draga!
Give me a minute.
You and Major in synth must find way to shut down.
Michelle?
Yes, Gus. It's me.
Oh, I can't believe seeing you here. It has to be 25 years, but you haven't aged a day.
Gus, I was wrong, asking you to choose between me and Stargate Command. Now I see how much it meant to you. Can we try again? Major!
Huh?
It's the synth putting on a show. She's not real.
But she was, once.
We have to get to the central processing unit of the synth.
We've got company!
This is like the video games I used to play. Only with some recent additions.
is perfect.
That's what's wrong about it. Life is never perfect. Sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's hard, but at least it's real.
Here, you can do whatever you want, be whomever you want. In your own world that you create. You are in control.
In control or trapped in make-believe? It isn't real, and neither are you.
How did you know that would work?
Well, he said I was in control.
Lucky guess, huh?
You said it.
Storm, hurry! We must break the energy conductors.
We have to take cover!
Yeah? Where?
Now!
Any other bright ideas? See? There!
When I created the synth, I only wanted to make the lives of my fellow Tranquins more fulfilling. Instead, I almost destroyed them.
Best laid plans, huh? It's from an old Earth poem. Robert Burns, Scottish guy.
18th century. I didn't spend all my time playing video games. When I was younger, I really got into computer games. Nothing like your synth, but pretty neat.
Oh?
My parents had to set a time limit on how much I could play. I hated that at first. Then I got into doing other things, real things, at school or with friends. Then one day, I realized I wasn't even using the game time I was allowed.
A time limit. Interesting idea.
I wonder if the Tranquans will find reality kind of boring after being in the synth.
Maybe at first, but eventually, they'll figure out that nothing is quite as exciting as real life.
I've got to be dreaming.
Is that what I think it is?
Only if you're thinking... the Great Wall of China.
Hey! We're back on Earth!
Then that must be the Great Ceiling of China.
Last time I checked, the Great Wall was outdoors. I don't think this is Earth.
Could this have been built by the Chinese humans brought to this planet through the Stargate?
Maybe, but why build a wall inside a building? The original Great Wall was built to keep the Mongols out.
This was built to keep out stray dogs?
Not Mongrels, Mongols!
Oh. Ancient nomadic raiders from Mongolia. There should be gates every few miles.
Hey, you know I was joking, right?
Sure you were.
I was. Really? I was. Hey, really?
This just keeps getting better.
Huh?
There's battle damage everywhere.
Looks like somebody shot this guy's nose off.
Actually, it was chiseled off about 1,000 years ago. Well, there was a story Napoleon's soldiers shot it off for cannon practice in 1798. This isn't right. The Sphinx was at Giza. That temple is Luxor. It's hundreds of miles down the Nile near Thebes.
These are all famous monuments from Earth's history. Maybe it's a museum.
If it is, the scale is amazing.
You think they got like a snack bar or something? Or maybe a gift shop? I could get one of those t-shirts, I visit a humongous alien museum and all I got was this dumb shirt.
You find t-shirts more interesting than all this?
It's okay if you're into history, but the past is so like 10 minutes ago.
Everybody should know history. It's how you became who you are.
I know all I need to know, okay?
Not okay. How do you understand the present if you don't know what came before? You know what they say, those who forget the past are doomed to...
Hear about it.
Huh?
Looks pretty bad.
The real Parthenon was in fairly good shape until 1687 when the Venetians laid siege to Athens. You see, the Turks, who controlled Athens at the time, were using it to store gunpowder. During the siege, it blew up and...
No offense, Major, but get a life.
That's it. I'm not telling you anything else.
Promise? Really?
History. Interesting.
Thanks. I think so too.
We are being invaded!
Now, full-plate armor was a late development. The Romans started with chainmail, but...
Hey, you promised.
Major, I think I see an exit door.
Great. I'm so ready to put the past behind me.
Now we know why it's not an open-air museum.
Man, I gotta find a soda machine.
The 100 Years' War didn't last exactly 100 years.
It just seemed that long because it was so dull.
You know, I don't think he can stop himself.
That's the Arc de Triomphe. Napoleon started it in 1806 after his victory at Austerlitz.
Everywhere, destruction. Everything, war.
Yeah, a lot of Earth's history is conflict. But it's also a story of philosophy, art, great moral teachers, scientific progress.
Now that's what I call scientific progress.
Sacre bleu! We are under attack!
I saw one of those in a magic show once.
It was really developed during the French Revolution as a humane way to execute condemned prisoners.
How can it be humane to execute?
Good question.
Oh.
I'm just saying it was less cruel than the old way of doing it.
And it can make millions of French fries.
Oh, not you too, Seattle. Fall back! We're cut off!
Major, they're behind us! Ah!
They've stopped.
Is this a good thing?
I don't think so.
Do we fight?
Fight Napoleon? We're in way over our heads.
Then if we don't fight,
We run!
Going my way?
Dead end!
We can't go outside into that storm. We're trapped.
See? You learn from your past mistakes. Another good reason to know history.
if we don't get out of here, we'll be history.
We've got company, and they're bringing gifts.
Use the paving stones to build a barricade. They always used to do that in Paris.
This'll stop him, right, Major?
No, but it'll slow him down. Maybe.
It's coming from the other street.
The enemy retreats, Caesar!
I came, I saw, I conquered.
Barbarians! The Gauls have been driven off.
Gauls?
Gaul is what the Romans called France. Romans? In the name of Gaius Julius Caesar, conqueror of the Gauls, imperator and dictator of Rome. Surrender, and you will be shown mercy.
You may surrender to that pretender if you wish. But as Emperor of the French, I demand you hand your weapons and vehicles to me!
Tough situation. Caught between Napoleon and Caesar.
That's a dessert and a salad.
Yeah, and we're the main course.
They both want our weapons.
That's not gonna happen. Why are you fighting?
There can only be one Emperor!
Yes, and I am the Emperor. Your empire is just a museum. It's not worth fighting over. The dignity of Caesar demands that no one be above him, even here.
Le museum! C'est moi!
We're talking egomaniac here. In stereo.
They can't be the real Caesar and Napoleon, can they?
Right. They'd be like hundreds of years old.
Actually, Julius Caesar would be over 2,000 years old.
What, is this history stuff like running a family?
Could aliens have brought them here? Maybe suspended animation.
Maybe they're clones.
Whatever they are, they think they're the real Napoleon and Caesar. Maybe we can use what we know about them against them.
Well, I don't know anything about them.
Fortunately, I do. That's my point. If I didn't know my oh-so-boring history, we'd be in real trouble.
What?
I'm Major Gus Bonner, United States Air Force. Why don't we all rule this place together?
What makes you think they'll agree to that?
They both did once, before they became emperor. Caesar was part of what they called the Triumvirate with Pompey and Crassus, and Napoleon was...
I'll take your word for it.
I have lived long enough, both in years and in accomplishment. Caesar will negotiate.
If you must break the law, do it to seize power. In all other cases, observe it.
You have the word of the Emperor!
I know when it is necessary how to leave the skin of the lion to take one of a fox.
We bought some time, but now we've got to find out how they run this place. Echo, you and Stacy look for some kind of control room.
Why not just make a run for the Stargate and get out of here?
And let those two megalomaniacs tear this place apart? No. This museum is too important. The history it captures.
Okay. We'll find the control room.
All right, let's go negotiate with my co-rulers. Glad you all could make it. Now, the big question is how to divide the museum between the three of us. Caesar insists on a three-way division of Paris. Further, all Gaul shall also be so divided.
Of course, I demand a third of Rome. I made my infant son a king of that rubble pile.
Huh? Rubble pile? My empire lasted 500 years. Yours didn't last your lifetime.
I created laws for the ages. The Napoleonic Code.
I reformed the calendar. July's named after me. And I never missed an Army Air Force football game. Guys, we can work this out.
Impossible! There is no place in a fanatic's head where reason can enter.
Great men, for good or bad, resemble each other.
Interesting. Who said that?
You did. The die is cast. What? So much for negotiation.
Speeches pass away, but acts remain. Great battles are won with artillery.
The first triumvirate lasted a lot longer than this. Knowledge is power.
We've located the control room, Major.
We're on our way.
Major, where's Harrison?
Harrison! Come in, Harrison!
You are in the Colosseum. You know what happens here?
You should ask Major Bonner. I'm sure he'd be happy to tell you.
Actually, this was built a century after my time by the Emperors Vespasian and Titus.
Enough with the history.
Let the games begin.
Whoa! Why me? I'm allergic to cats.
Caesar and Napoleon are androids, programmed with the memories and personalities of the real emperors. Underneath their synthetic skin, they're robots like their soldiers. Though apparently their soldiers were originally maintenance robots.
Why don't we just tell those two endless egos they're robots?
They'd never believe it.
Major Bonner?
Harrison, we've been trying to reach you.
Thanks, Dan. Clogged my radio.
Where are you?
Inside the Colosseum. But I'm about to be inside a lion.
The lions are androids too.
They're robots. They can't eat you.
Do they know that?
Can you turn the lions off?
I can't control any of the robots. They've been running on their own for a century. Ever since whoever built the museum abandoned it.
The Colosseum. Echo, look for a control to flood it. If I remember my history, it's gotta be there someplace.
Flood it? Why would I be able to do that? Huh? Hold it? Looks like I can.
Set it up and wait for orders. Harrison, I've got a plan. Tell Caesar I've got a proposition for him.
Major Bonner wants to trade! But I have to be, alive?
The next time, you will not allow your Emperor to be ambushed.
Yes, my Emperor.
Now put your head back on.
Okay, let's try this again. Maybe you two don't care that this empire is a museum, but how do you feel about the fact that you're both robots?
I am an emperor, not a contrivance.
Caesar is first among men, not machines.
Really? Just answer one question. When was the last time either of you ate something?
I've never been hungry.
Hunger is for lesser beings.
That's what I thought you'd say. Okay, Echo, it's showtime. This Colosseum is a working replica of the original. It can be flooded so gladiators could fight on ships like an actual sea battle.
Hey!
Whew. Looks like you won't be crossing the Rubicon.
Soldiers of Rome, save your emperor!
Hail Caesar!
And I thought Elba was small.
You were created as exhibits in this museum. That's your real past, your real history. You're not emperors. You're machines. Now that you know your past, you can plan your future based on who you really are.
If Caesar is not Caesar, then he needs no empire.
A throne is just a bench covered in velvet. We agree.
Okay, Echo, try him out. I'm sorry I had to be the one to break the news, but it's important to know where you really come from, even if it's not the past you would have chosen. Hail and farewell.
Perhaps an alliance to repair the damage we've caused. Bring back the enthusiastic mobs.
Ah, tourists. What good is a coliseum with empty seats? We could build some roads.
Major, I'm sorry I said history was dull and unimportant, a real waste of time. Totally boring.
I get the idea.
Anyway, you were right. It's good to know history. I'm sorry I dissed it. So I got you a present. You know, to sort of show I'm sorry. I got it at what's left of the gift shop. If you like it.
Gee, thanks, Harrison, but you really didn't have to.
Well, this place was built by aliens. Man, these little piggies went to a barbecue.
Here you go, Harrison.
Thanks, Seattle.
Okay, everybody, come get it while it's hot.
Hey!
Go ahead. I'll be there in a minute.
What's for dinner?
We're in luck on this planet. I've already found 3 types of edible moss.
Huh? Moss? Fried moss, boiled moss, stewed moss, with a side order of moss? We always end up on planets with edible moss. Why don't we ever go to a planet with ice cream?
What ice cream?
Here, Draga, you can see for yourself.
Ah, you wish eat frozen bovine secretions.
Not when you put it that way.
You gonna eat that? Hurry up, Harrison. We need a recon today.
Ready, Major.
Is that a protein bar I hear, Harrison?
Not anymore, Major. Base camp is secure. Even if we have visitors, they won't be able to see it from the Stargate. Wow. Found something.
A native village?
Yeah, if the natives are into skyscrapers.
You know the drill. Approach with caution and report when you have something.
You got it, Major.
Oh, man! There goes my favorite hammer!
That didn't sound like it hit a rock.
Echo, what do you make of that sound?
Definitely metallic. And big.
I want to check that out.
Major, we got company. Incoming, fast!
We hear you, Harrison. They could be friendlies. Nobody does anything until we know.
What's Draga doing?
Wait a minute.
They look like her.
Is it possible? Have we found Draga's home? Have we found the planet of the ancients?
They Atsorok.
Mental projection.
Hey, you think Draga can do that?
I wouldn't be surprised at anything Draga can do.
They offer food.
Food? Now that's my kind of people. Or Atsurok.
I don't know. I get the vibe they don't feel the same way about us.
You see? They teach. I know not how before.
Great, Draga, but which way to the food?
Follow. You have no wings. How I forget.
Hey, no problem. I can ferry everybody up with the ARJP one at a time.
Draga, you go without us.
But I can do it, no big deal.
Draga, we need you to establish communications with the Atsurok. Find out what they know about the ancients. Besides, the rest of us have work to do.
Say again, Base. I'm looking for a hammer.
My favorite one.
Really fits my hand, you know?
This is all because I ate that protein bar, right?
Just find my hammer, Harrison.
I am happy for Draga. To be with others like her, it can be hard to be different.
They could see we didn't have wings.
They just didn't want to include us. I think we all just got dissed.
That's not Draga's style.
When I was in school, I was with these girls, and we all listened to the same music, wore the same clothes, the whole bit. It makes sense Draga wants to be with others like her.
We had cliques like that in my school. They never let me.
You, Seattle? I don't understand.
There weren't exactly a lot of Navajos in my high school. It was different.
You? Different? At least you are fully human. Try finding someone to hang with when spikes shoot out of your skin.
What about the science nerds? They love that kind of stuff.
Even the geeks thought I was too different.
Heads up, Harrison!
Oh! Ow! Huh? Hey, good news, Major. I found your hammer. Huh? Khan.
Looks like part of some kind of Tla'Kan aircraft. Bigger than a Muon fighter.
Think it's a crash site?
No sign of damage. They left it here on purpose.
Well, if they left it here, they're coming back for it, right?
Wouldn't you? Let's not wait to find out. Rise and shine, cupcake.
I can't wear that to school, Mom. They'll think I'm a nerd. What? Oh, Major. Breakfast ready?
Here, enjoy your moss.
What? No syrup? Gee, thanks.
You know, if this is the best we can find on this planet, I bet Draga's not doing any better.
How you come here? From where? You show me much. I teach you words I know.
If you wish.
We want to know you come through Stargate?
We? Who we?
Rock crawlers? That what you call humans? Rock crawlers?
These words, imprecise.
All who come through Stargate, crawl the rocks.
We fly.
You fly with us, yes? Fly with you, yes.
Repairs are almost finished, Major. We can leave soon.
We can't go anywhere without Draga.
I'll go look for her with the ARJP.
You just want a crack at that banquet table of theirs.
Well, you know, Moss, half an hour after you eat, you're hungry again.
Make sure they see this. The Atsarak could be getting some new neighbors any day now.
Hey, watch the airspace. I come in peace. Just looking for Draga. Thanks, I can fly myself. This shows the Tlakan have been on this planet. They came through the Stargate.
Tlakan? Been here?
Many come through. You call it Stargate. They all rock crawlers. Until you.
Hey, did you just call me a rock crawler? Wait, where are you going? We got a potential crisis here, and what, that's it? You're just leaving?
Elder's busy.
I think they're busy now. Wait till the Tlakan show up.
They give him food. Watch. You wish to learn?
I wish learn. Before leave us.
Huh?
Food for journey.
Now you're talking my language. Ah. Major?
How'd it go with the Atsarak?
Don't ask me, I'm just a rock crawler.
A rock crawler?
Yeah, like the Tlakan. The Atsarak couldn't care less about him.
Ah, Harrison was hungry.
No, this is what they gave me.
Say again, Harrison?
But these crumbs, scraps.
Major, Draga's here with me.
Let me talk to her.
They not know how feed you. Atsurok no experience with other cultures.
They don't have it because they don't want it. Here, it's for you, the Major.
Draga, the Atsarak may not care about the Tlakan, but we do. You're not safe here.
I'm learning much. Maybe Tlakan not return ever.
They hid parts of an airship. My guess is they plan to assemble it. They'll be back. Look, we're still packing up. Keep the radio.
Harrison need radio.
I can use the one in my helmet.
Harrison will be okay. But listen to me, Draga. When I call you, you come back ASAP. Understood?
I come back. Promise. ASAP.
Draga. Come in, Draga. Draga, can you hear me? It's time to go.
I promise I keep in contact.
Rock crawlers. What they know about flying?
Balance everything. Cannot be balanced with radio on arm.
You still much to learn.
Run a diagnostic on this. Maybe Draga can't hear me.
Maybe she doesn't want to hear you. When Draga first met the Atsarak, I sensed something in her. Happiness. It's normal to feel comfortable with beings who seem just like you. Who look like you, talk like you, act like you.
I thought you hated that clique stuff in school.
Yeah, because I was always on the outside. I know it's better to have all different kinds of friends from all kinds of backgrounds and all kinds of places. But that's something you learn. Hey, it's the Stargate!
We've got company, people.
really ugly company.
I have to get Draga. The rest of you stay out of sight. The Tlot Khan don't know we're here. Let's keep it that way.
Do you really think the natives here might be the ancients?
No, but obviously they are related. While Gus Bonner keeps the ancient from us, we must do what we can.
We should be able to learn a great deal by studying them.
It will be a good hunt, anyway.
I'm telling you, the Tlot Khan are here, just like we warned you.
Many come through Stargate before. They nothing to us.
Draga!
You wish to take Draga from us, rock crawler!
This is not good.
Uncle Gus, the Tlot airship is heading your way.
Understood, Stacy. If we work together, maybe we can handle the Tlot Khan. They
work with rock crawlers?
You not know our powers. We handle this.
Come with us. We can take you somewhere safe.
Oh. You would choose him?
My friend.
Then you not Atsarak.
Maybe they didn't hear us the first time.
Deploy penalty nets!
Come on. I know where the Tlot Khan will take them. Maybe we can help them.
You would help them? Atsarak not help you.
That's the real difference between us and them.
I'd rather be like you.
The Tlot Khan have set up shop down in the grotto. These rocks aren't much, but they're all we've got.
Maybe not all. You hear me. You came.
May we work together?
A few stones? This ship can withstand anything.
Wherever the Tlot Khan went, let's try the opposite direction.
You got it, Major. But it was fun watching them run.
You sure you want to come with us, Draga?
You are who I am like.
You taught Atsarak more than words. Rockcrawler or Atsarak make no difference. What inside count? You have good inside. Now Atsarak try good inside too.
Wow!
Gift to you. Atsarak best food. Snow from High Spire mixed with...
Hey, ice cream! Moss-flavored ice cream.
We haven't been here long enough to make anybody mad. They're not mad at us. They're mad at each other. Huh? Out of the way! Watch out! I got just one question. Which side are we on? You gotta be careful jumping into a fight on a strange world. It's not always clear who the aggressors are. But this time it's easy. That's a Tlak Khan.
I know a bad guy when I see one.
You so sure you see one?
I am. What are we waiting for? Let's kick some Tlak-on butt.
Tlak Khan, when did they invade? How many warriors are there? Where's their base? I don't think he understands.
Not sure. Something strange.
Guess he wants us to follow.
Cool.
Friends, thank you. You saved us from bad one.
You're welcome. We didn't think you spoke our language.
You, no?
Yes. Well, most of us. Sort of.
Me meet one long ago. When small. He come through circle, same as you.
Listen, about the Tlak Khan.
They be sorry they come here. Poor sons, no like snake people.
Huh?
What did he say? Snake people?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Frozen fish sticks?
Yeah, I do. My mom used to get me those at the supermarket when I was a kid. No thanks. I never eat anything while it's still looking at me.
Listen, Arctos, can I talk to the prisoners?
Lawyers, snag people, never talk.
For Tlacon warriors, they didn't have much in the way of weapons. And since when did the Tlacon wear fur coats? Their armor's got environmental controls just like ours.
Maybe they're running out of supplies. Good news if you ask me.
What's that? What's going on?
Sounds like an emergency.
Is it an attack?
You're just a kid. Who are you? What were you trying to do? Free the prisoners? Not very talkative, even for a Tlacon.
Hey, fellas, how you doing? Is it just me or is it chilly in here?
What do you want, Bonner?
You know me?
I know Dakil has offered many Tlacmolians for the human called Gus Bonner.
If you came here looking for me and my crew, I'm asking you now to leave the Ursans out of it. It's not their fight.
You have no idea what is happening here, do you?
Why don't you fill me in?
You would not believe me.
So this is where you live, huh, kid?
Why should I speak to you? You would not hear the words I say. You listen only to what you want to hear.
I might surprise you. Don't be so fast to judge me.
And what did you do with us? Why did you help the Ursans? Because my face is like the face of Dakil?
Good point. Okay, you're on. Convince me.
First, tell me one thing. Did he get away?
Who?
My son.
Huh?
Farmers?
That's what they said. Hey, even the Tlacon have to eat, and somebody has to grow the food.
The Tlacon don't grow anything. They just take what they need from other people, and what they don't take, they destroy.
You can tell just by looking at them they're from the warrior caste.
Nikta didn't deny it, but he said they're refugees, got fed up with the Noxcon Council, and brought their families here to start a new life.
And you believed him? Earth people have fought the Tlacon. But they don't know them. They haven't suffered at their hands like my mother's people. They destroyed everything her family had, everything they built.
The Major's right, Echo. They are farmers. I've seen their farms. And their families, their kids.
So if they're so peaceful, who started the fighting?
The Ursans. The Tlacon have the technology to grow crops even in this environment. I've seen it. And the Ursans have...
Fish sticks.
Right. The Tlacon say the Ursans were friendly at first, but then turned against them. They've been trying to drive the Tlacon off ever since.
I sensed hatred in the hearts of the Ursans, and in other hearts.
I know what Draga means. I've had the feeling all along the Ursans haven't been straight with us.
So we helped the wrong guys.
Wait, it was an honest mistake. The Tlacon look like bad guys, and the Ursans look like, well, teddy bears.
You judge others by way they look.
Sometimes we're in a hurry and we don't take time to think.
Well, we're thinking now. So what are we thinking about doing?
Stay cool, people.
No pun intended.
You are prisoners. You do nothing.
I don't know. I did nothing once a long time ago, and I didn't like it. You need to drop a few pounds, Smokey. Move out, people! Jailbreak time!
Looks like they're expecting company.
If we try to fight our way past them, they might move the prisoners.
Or worse.
You never know what might happen.
Yeah? Like what?
That's our cue.
You gave your laser to a Tlacon?
He had an honest face.
Huh?
Let's go.
Across the frozen water and over the ridge. Our village lies just beyond. We can set up a defense there.
We should send someone to scout ahead. He could be leading us into a trap.
You do not trust me.
Don't take it personally. I don't trust any Tlacon.
It's curious. You think I am like Akil and his warriors because I look like them. And yet you are like the humans, though you do not look like them. I am not Dakil inside. You are like these others, inside. It is what is inside that matters, don't you think?
Hey!
Your boy was brave to try and spring you himself.
He is a good son, but I do not want fighting to be his life. That is why I left Ka'an, my planet.
Hang on!
Thank you, Nectar.
Hey, good thinking, Stace.
Well, Nicta, what is it? Peace or war?
So now I become your prisoner.
Warriors take prisoners. I am a farmer.
The time of prisoners is over. Now is the time for friends.
Hey! Father, look!
Don't be so fast to see enemies. Give them a chance.
We come to trade. Some of the food you grow for some of our food. Frozen fish sticks.
This being friends won't be easy.
Maybe not, but it'll be worth it.
Do you really think the Ursans and Tla'an can live in peace?
I think so. The Ursans were afraid that Tla'an would use their technology to take over. Now that they're sharing their secrets, things will work out.
I always knew there was good and bad everywhere. I just never knew there were good and bad Tla'an.
You never know what you'll find when you go through a Stargate. That's the beauty of it.
Well, I hope we find a planet that looks like Miami Beach, 'cause I could use a vacation from this weather.
I wonder how many channels they can get with these.
Is that some kind of radio telescope?
If it is, it's a strange configuration.
Telescope's next to a Stargate. Maybe they like to see where they're going.
It looks like they haven't been anywhere in a long time.
Very beautiful. And very large.
That's a comet, Draga.
Comet.
A ball of cosmic dust and ice bigger than a mountain. They're different from asteroids. Asteroids are rocky and don't have tails. A comet looks kind of close. Even a dirty snowball's dangerous when it's that big and traveling at thousands of miles an hour. Civilization.
Good. Maybe I can get a decent burger.
Well, let's get a good night's sleep and make contact in the morning.
I think I'll check the observatory and see if the telescope is still working. It took me hours to get this focused. There's a lot of odd equipment here I don't understand. Something to do with the dish antenna. But I managed to work out a trajectory for the comet we saw.
I hate to ask, but which planet is that?
You're standing on it. We have perhaps 60 hours until impact, when it will wipe out all life on this planet.
Do you think the locals know?
They will, when we tell them.
Odd about this place?
Well, there's nobody around.
That's because anybody with any sense is still asleep.
What's on your mind, Stacy?
Look at the signs on the buildings. There's nothing that looks like writing, like words. It's all pictures.
In medieval times, inns would have signs like that. A boar's head or a rooster or whatever, because most people couldn't read.
But a society as advanced as this one couldn't be illiterate.
That means unable to read, Harrison.
Hey, give me a break, Seattle. I can read.
Can the chatter, you two. Let's move out.
That explains the 3 eyepieces on the telescope.
My mom had 3 eyes, but one of hers was in the back of her head. Uh-oh. We've got company. Ah!
Easy, Harrison.
I hate to see a bunch of guys picking on one guy.
You mean like the police arresting a criminal?
You are not of the commonality, therefore you must have come through the gate of worlds. You must come with us.
Well, he's a bundle of laughs.
He not laughing.
Well, we wanted to make contact, so let's go.
Though you have been a great disruption to the commonality, we must make allowances, as it is clear that you have come through the gate of worlds and do not know our ways.
Why have you come?
A comet will hit this planet in just over 2 days. If you do not know how to work the Stargate, we can show you and help you evacuate to a safe planet.
Many comets pass close to the planet, therefore you are mistaken.
My calculations are correct. This is elementary mathematics.
You can see from the tail of the comet that it is flying past the planet, not straight at it. Therefore, you are wrong, and we are safe.
The tail of a comet doesn't trail behind it like something flying through the air. The tail is formed of dust and gases blown from the comet by the energy of your sun. The tail of a comet always points away from the sun.
Your words do not fit the commonality. Therefore, you are wrong.
If you don't believe us, then check your computers.
We have no such information on our computers.
Then go to a library and look it up. Any book on astronomy can tell you about comets.
We don't allow books. Reading and writing on paper is a primitive form of communication that our society has outgrown. All our communication is by picture or voice, electronically assisted.
Then check it out electronically.
That would not be the knowledge of the commonality. Therefore, it is not allowed.
The Rokari outside, the one you arrested, had papers with writing on them.
You are mistaken.
Where did your order keepers take the Rokari they captured in the square?
He is being held for his own protection.
That is not your concern.
We want to see him! Now!
And we say that is not your concern. You must depart at once.
Wait.
What?
Huh?
Echo, your calculations must have been wrong. After all, comets come by this planet all the time. With your permission, we'll leave immediately. Sorry to have bothered you.
My calculations? Wrong?
I can't believe you'd be willing to walk away and leave millions of Rokari just waiting for that comet to hit. You should give me a sign when you don't mean what you're saying.
Don't you know me well enough to tell?
Apparently not.
I thought you should know that we're kind of organizing a jailbreak.
About time.
Glad to meet you. Now let's get out of here.
This is not good!
There must be another way out of here. Down!
Is this a private jailbreak, or can anybody join in?
I told you there was another way out. Is there any place safe? You know, safe? Where they won't shoot walls at us?
Down it is.
Of me.
And that's okay.
I'm not trying to be difficult, but why did we? I mean, how is this going to help save the planet from the comet?
The government won't tell the Rokari they're in danger, but maybe the anti-government can. How big is the resistance movement?
We saw you protesting. Aren't you part of a movement?
Many don't like Pictopal and others, but hard to organize without reading and writing. Council controls all broadcasts.
Can't you teach others to read and write? Create a resistance movement that way?
I can't read or write either. The papers I put on picture screen were just old papers. Don't know what they said.
So what happens now? If the government won't warn the Rokari and the resistance can't reach the Rokari...
That may not matter. Huh? I was thinking, if there are more old writings, old books...
Yes! Yes! Come with me!
You got a plan?
The Rokari Council said that comets come by all the time. I'm betting that comets have threatened to strike the planet before, and that a civilization as advanced as the Rokari had some means of defense. Only they've forgotten.
How could they forget something as important as that?
Civilization is a body of knowledge passed from generation to generation, like links in a chain. One generation of people who can't read and write, who don't have the key to that knowledge, and you break the chain. People who can forget how important it is to know how to read can forget anything.
They not forget how to read.
What do you mean, Draga?
Many books, many words. They made to forget.
Why would anyone do that?
To control them. Like Donrell says, how do you start a resistance if you can't write anything down?
There may be something here that will tell us how to protect the planet. If only we knew how to read it.
We've got 2 days to learn.
Huh? Weird.
It take months to decipher. Maybe years.
You're gonna quit just because it's hard.
I know all about quitting, and I haven't done it yet. I'm dyslexic. Growing up, it was hard for me to read because I saw letters differently from other people. But I got help and kept trying because I knew how important reading was.
I never knew that. But you're right. Even if there is something in these books, the comet may be here before we can decipher them. It'll take time to get the Rokari out through the Stargate. If we're gonna save any of them, we have to start now. Where are the central broadcasting facilities? The main transmitter?
In the council building.
If we can take over the transmitter, could you send out a warning to your people about the comet and tell them to head for the Stargate?
Yes, I can do that, but transmitter will be guarded.
I'll take the jetpack. Stacy, you and Seattle come with me and your vehicles. Echo and Harrison can stay with Nirna and keep hitting the books.
Take me along, Major. I'm no scholar.
Just keep at it. Echo, you get Draga out through the Stargate before that comet hits.
No, I choose. More useful with you. I go with you.
Okay, Draga. I guess you're growing up.
They will be going to the transmitter into our trap.
Huh? The computer should be able to decipher it, translate it. It's as if it can't even see it.
Take it easy. You're worse than Stacy.
I'm sorry. This is a job for my brain, not my temper.
Well, I didn't mean that. Nobody's worse than Stacy. Stacy. Maybe the computer's like Stacy.
It can be annoying.
No, I don't mean that. Stacy's dyslexic. She sees letters differently. What if the computer can't see like the Rokari? What if we can't either? The Rokari have 3 eyes.
Huh?
Trinocular vision.
See things with new eyes. How'd you figure this out?
Something I read in a book. A science fiction novel. Hey,
it's working!
Okay, easy there, guy. Major, we figured it out. Echo's programming it in now.
Good. I'll pull us out of here. Uh-oh.
Not in screen.
Yeah, but I know where he is.
You may not disturb the peace of the commonality.
Want a bet?
The equipment at the observatory is some kind of defense system. The answer was right there. We just didn't know enough to see it.
Understood, Echo. We think we can stop the comet. Call off the attack on our friends until we can try it.
We shall call off the attack. No!
Stacy, Seattle, meet us at the observatory.
We'll be there, Uncle Gus.
I forbid it. It's a trick.
I never argue with her.
How dare you! I am head of the council!
Maybe you'll need a new job soon.
According to the books we found, your scientists knew a comet would hit this planet someday. So they built a system to deflect it. I just hope it still works.
How could we have forgotten?
You can't remember everything. That's why people write things down. Come on, hold together. Come on!
Amazing.
I did not believe, did not know. I was wrong.
Probably not the first time.
After Pictopal resigned from the council, we voted to start reading and writing classes for all the Rokari. We were wrong to think a society could exist without knowing how to read. Without books and writing, our civilization would have ended, even without a comet.
We are going to publish a newspaper. As soon as there are Rokari who can read it, I'm writing an editorial criticizing the way the reading classes are being run.
I have something for you. It's a book that's always been important to me.
Thank you.
What was the book you gave?
History? The Declaration of Independence? The Constitution?
Philosophy, maybe?
I'll bet it was science. Science is something every culture can understand.
Science fiction, am I right? What people want to read is a good story.
Find your own book.